He'd sworn to Ruan they would fight to the death before being imprisoned again. Now that she trembled with fury instead of fear and had begun breathing again, he would not admit his reservations when it would undermine her calming down. "Aye, we are in a sealed room, but we shall find a way out," he said with confidence, in spite of his own trepidation. "How? Wait, where's my backpack?" Daegan stepped past her to retrieve the bag from where it had landed. He handed it to her. "Thanks," she muttered, showing her manners even when irritated with him. Daegan sniffed at the stale air. This place had been closed up a long time. "You never answered me. Are you hurt?" That brought her around to him. Her eyes shined briefly with surprise. Then a fleeting, hopeful expression appeared before she shook herself free. "No, I'm fine. I was just unable to get over being in a room with no exits." Why would she be surprised at him caring if she had been injured? He was not a monster.
"Betrayed you,"
Ruan reminded him. True. And he had to continue thinking of her as Lugasek and keep his hands to himself, or he'd slip up and make another big mistake. Had his father not drilled it into him, one betrayal always leads to another. Never lower his guard once someone had broken his trust. Daegan could adhere to that rule, but he would not mistreat her. He noticed Ruan seemed off and asked, "Did you have trouble from the teleporting?"
"Dark energy,"
was his dragon's answer.
"Leave now."
Between the stale air and the sensation of pressure from being locked in a room with no doors, Daegan agreed, but still had no way out. He asked Lugasek, "Where do you think we are? You spoke as if you know." "Based on those images, Lugasek paused. Why did she hesitate? "I think we could be somewhere in Egypt." That word stirred a memory, but Daegan could not bring it forward. "What world is Egypt?" "It's a country in the human world. If you look at a map and start with Ireland up north, this land would be way down southeast of Ireland." Not a country that Daegan could place in his mind. They wasted their time even coming here. The other two grimoire volumes had to be in Atlanta. Zealandar had been accurate about finding the first one, but anyone, even an oracle, is not infallible. He couldn't stop himself from declaring, "This was a mistake." "Are you serious? We haven't even tried to search yet. How can you dismiss being here so easily?" He sounded angry, and had every reason to be. "'Tis simple. One grimoire volume is in the Treoir realm. The other two are in Atlanta. There are only 3. How do you explain Zealandar sending us here?" Lugasek shifted all the way around to face him, with one hand on her cocked hip. "I can't explain any action Zealandar takes, but how can you be positive the other 2 are in Atlanta?" He was in no mood to be taken to task. "The first one brought to the city opened a rift. Days later, Viper headquarters was attacked, and the second one stolen from their vault. That one was locked away in Viper when the rift opened again for a short time 1,200 years ago. 'Tis why I asked the oracle about hunting in Atlanta." "Well, she must know something you don't. It is possible." Lugasek ignored him to inspect the wall again. Daegan wanted to argue, but not as much as he wanted to find a way out of here. "'Tis possible I know more than the oracle this time. Has that possibility not crossed your mind?" "Of course you do," Lugasek said, sarcasm dripping. "You're the Dragon King. How can anyone know more than you?" "'Tis not what I am saying." "Really?" She opened her arms wide. "Please tell me, because I'm standing in an unknown place, in an unknown location, looking for something to help stop Imortiks from taking..."